Up the Blues, come on!
Make sure you got your tickets with you. Happy smiley faces, come on. Let them know you're here.
I've come down to Fratton Park for the big one. Portsmouth versus Southampton, the South Coast Derby. It's 9:20, it's just over 2.5 hours to kick off. Literally just left my hotel, ready to go and get a quick bit of breakfast. Sometimes you just can't beat a good Subway, so just going to have a nice spicy Italian for breakfast and a nice cup of tea. Already there's a lot of fans milling around outside, police officers getting ready for this. It's obviously going to get very busy. But anyway, going to drink this tea and I'm going to get out there and see what's going on. Right, I'm just on my way up to the stadium now. A lot of excitement already. The city's been buzzing really since they understood that both these clubs were going to be playing in the same division. The game at St Mary's was an absolute bore fest earlier in the season, a 0-0 draw. Hoping that this one's going to be a lot more exciting. Portsmouth have not hosted Southampton here at Fratton Park since 2011, which was a draw. And Southampton have in fact not won here since 1976, which of course was a memorable year for them because they won the FA Cup final against Manchester United, then as a second tier club. Well, I'm in the Pompey fan zone about an hour and a half before kick-off, absolutely swamped. Everyone in really, really good spirits, getting their beers in, about £6 a pint, that's standard nowadays at football grounds. But yeah, really looking forward to this one. And let's go and talk to a few Pompey fans to see what they feel. So I'm with Lee and Ronnie, two massive Pompey fans, about an hour and a half before kick-off. How excited are you for this?
Oh, I'm buzzing, I can't wait, just get into them.
What do you think the score's going to be?
I'm optimistic, maybe it's because I've had this, but I reckon 2-1.
How much does this derby mean to Pompey fans? All rivalries are massive across the country, but how does this one rate?
It's like every Pompey's fan's Christmas Day, like we just want to get into them, we want to send them home sad, and looking on Twitter they're all shitting themselves, so just get into them, give them a good day and send them home.
Yeah, massive occasion for the city, the club. Hopefully we can come away with a win, but everyone's a bit nervous. It brings out the emotion in people, so we'll see what happens. And up the Blues, come on, Pompey.
I'm excited actually. I think we're going to do them today, to be honest.
Yeah, you're a lifelong Pompey fan. How much does this derby mean to you?
Oh, it means everything. I don't care about the rest of the season. I look out for these games every time we play them. That's all I care about. Yeah, I think it's because we're in Ireland City, aren't we? Everyone from here, you're born into it from a young age. So you're born to hate them up the road. So let's go. Come on, Pompey.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. Absolutely huge. It's the one that everyone looks forward to, doesn't it? At the start of the season, everyone's checking the calendars when the fixtures get released. And the 0-0 at St Mary's, I think we're a little bit hard done by with the Zelwit in the bar, and I think if that goes in, I think we're talking about taking 6 points off them, really.
Yeah. A lot of people tell me that this means more to the Pompey fans than Southampton fans. Ex-Portsmouth players say that the atmosphere and the reception that the Southampton players are going to get is going to be a lot bigger than the other way round.
Well, half of them are plastic. To be honest with you, when they go to the Premier League, we're in League 2 selling out our stadium. I don't think you could say the same for them. It just means so much more for the city, and I think if we can get a result here, they'll definitely know about it.
Well, I've got two lifelong fans in front of me, Jim and Phil. Jim, what do you reckon today?
Well, I've put a bet on for 3-1, Bishops to score first, so feeling confident. But I've just heard Regan Poole might not be starting, so that might be a difference in that, but still feeling good.
I've been asking all the Pompey fans before kick-off here what it means to them to win this derby. I mean, there's so many derbies and rivalries across the country, but where does this rank, do you think, in the country of rivalries? It's quite bitter, isn't it?
Yeah, I always think this matters the most to us. This is our life. The other rivalries we don't care about. You can't compare with Bristol. They matter to the people in Bristol. Glasgow's to the people in Glasgow. We don't care about them. They don't care about us. But to us, this is everything. So yeah.
Phil, excited?
Nervous, yeah. It's tense. I think it's two things really. One, it's a derby, and what a derby. And secondly, we just need the points. It doesn't matter who we're playing today. That's kind of the sort of the sideshow, if you like. So yeah, I'm nervous on both counts. Obviously, because of the game it is, and because of the fact we're where we are in the league. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we know that this club dropped all the way down to League Two and was in dire trouble at one point.
We were.
The very future was in doubt. Can I ask you, with all that hard work, would you rather just stay up this season or beat Southampton?
Oh, that's a tough one. It took us so long to get back where we are, and I think we are where we are and where we belong. I don't think we talked about this a lot. We've been in the Premier League, and getting beat every week 3 or 4 is not really what you want. So I'd hate to lose to them today, but staying up this year I think is more important.
Right, I have Daisy and Dave, father and daughter. Are you both excited? Daisy?
Absolutely buzzing.
Yeah. How much does this rivalry, derby, mean to you?
Like, so much. When I found I got tickets, I was so excited, I nearly cried. Literally best day of my life.
So tell me, your dad obviously, brought you up as a Pompey fan. Tell us your earliest memories supporting the club.
I remember being about 7 and I came to my first game in a bright pink Ralphie jumper, and I just remember that so distinctively. That was my first game I ever went to.
Who were the players that you looked up to?
Colby Bishop.
Really?
Yeah.
I can ask you, what's your prediction today?
2-1 to us.
Well, all the Portsmouth fans are in very confident mood. We're 45 minutes from kick-off now. I'm going to go into the stadium, get my seat in the press box and have a look around the ground and really soak up this atmosphere. Well, I'm just outside the very small media centre here at Fratton Park, and very friendly people here, and they've just brought in some lovely steak and ale pies, there's sausage rolls as well. I know I've had breakfast, but you just can't turn down one of these babies, can you? So I'm going to enjoy this, sort out my laptop and all my equipment, and I'm going to have a little walk around the ground. It's 25 minutes from kick-off. Both teams are out warming up. The Pompey fans in full voice obviously gave the Southampton players a chorus of boos as they took to the pitch, and their own players a rousing reception. It's going to be some atmosphere, this. I've never actually been to the South Coast Derby here at Fratton Park. I was at the one earlier in the season at St Mary's. It just feels very electric here. A lot of anticipation for this. It's been a long time since they hosted Southampton, and it's going to be one hell of a humdinger, I think.
So it's half time here at Fratton Park, goalless, but much more exciting than the game at St Mary's. I think Portsmouth have edged it. They've won more of the balls in the air. They seem to want it a bit more. But Southampton have had the two best chances, Adam Armstrong. So all square at the break, and I must say thank you to Portsmouth for providing us with more pies at half time and some sweets. Both clubs, to be fair, always good with the media, always look after us, and it's nice to see Portsmouth doing the same here at Fratton Park. So goalless to the break, let's go and look at the second half. So all square here at the end at Fratton Park, and I think that was a fair result, just like it was earlier in the season. But this was actually an exciting game. It was end to end, had everything. I thought the referee was really good. He let the game flow, and both sides I thought produced a good end-to-end game, certainly for neutrals like myself. Senzia put Southampton in front and then did a full-length run across the pitch to the Southampton fans. Then that provoked a Portsmouth fan to invade the pitch, to gesture towards the Saints fans before he revealed a beer belly as he was led off. He certainly won't be coming into games anytime soon. I always don't understand why supporters do that, but they sort of get caught up in the emotion of things, and obviously had a few pints as well. But Adu Adams coming up with the equaliser with about 13 minutes to go for Portsmouth, bundling it over from a corner. That was his first goal for the club. Crucially, it takes Portsmouth out of the relegation zone. And Southampton still haven't won here in my lifetime. So that's a very, very long time. So anyway, so everything's now over here. So we're going to do all the post-match and go and see what the managers have to say.
Fair point, considering the circumstances, a good point, i.e. going a goal down, and being in the position we're in terms of the injuries and in terms of where the squad's at the moment, and really shuffling things around as Portsmouth fans would have seen from Wednesday night. So I think in the circumstances, a good point. We'll be disappointed to not win the game, having finished the game the way that we did, but if I look at the overall chances created and the way the game went, I think it was a fair result.
Do you think you could have nicked it at the end?
Oh, definitely. I thought we were the side that was much more likely to go and score. Naturally, when you're at home, the onus is on us to go in and put the pressure on Southampton's goal and try and score. And we didn't have any clear-cut chances, but we did have opportunities. We've got that Marlon shot on the edge of the box. We've got the break where Keshi nearly slides Segs in, a couple of corners, a couple of long throws, but we didn't really create anything that you'd come away and think, oh, that was a gilt-edged chance.
Frustrated with the way the goal was conceded?
Yeah, we're always going to be frustrated. I just think, obviously, from our free kick, we just didn't lock off well enough and took the gamble trying to place Sienza offside, and it didn't come off. So I'd much rather we just, first of all, lock off, organise from those areas, because it wasn't a game that was defined by tactics or anything overtly where one side was dominating the other. It was very much going to be defined by the small moments.
Nice to be talking about corners for the right reason. That was a good old-fashioned scramble, that one.
Yeah, I mean, we defended set pieces well today, which was a real positive. I think at 1-0 there were a couple of corners down here that we had to defend to stay in the game, one towards the end as well, so we did very well there. And again, a lot of the time, very rarely do you have that first contact on a corner, it goes straight in the back of the net. It is about the second phase or on the second bit, the scramble, like we saw on a couple of occasions against us in recent weeks. So it was brilliant. I thought Ebu just wanted the ball and it ended up in the back of the net.
Did you think that was a fair result?
I think that the chances were quite clearly on our side, especially in the first half. And then when we do go up in the second half, we just need to make sure that we bring a game over the line. So I think that we deserve more.
Is that a big disappointment? Did you believe that when you took the lead that you would see it out?
Yeah, I think that the 15 minutes after the first goal, actually, we were on top, clearly on top also. Then you need to use those moments also to score a second goal, and if you don't, you need to make sure you see a game out. And it's a good corner, scramble in the middle, and we just need to deal better with those situations.
You said during the week that you wanted to see more of the game sort of on the floor between the first today. Was that a more difficult prospect than maybe we thought?
Yeah, well, there's some emotionality to this game, and I think we need to accept this also to a point. Obviously, every single moment when we managed to bring the ball down on the floor, I think that we looked quite fine. For us then to clearly dominate over 90 minutes, I think that we need some more spells. But I can also understand that it's a fight today. It's a big crowd. It's a big game for every single one, and then it's not easy to make it a football playing game. But then you need to accept that it's going to be a fight.